Guys, welcome back to PA Farms here. Frustrating start to the year here. I'm just getting ready to leave. These are the old tires, the 18430 tires that were on the 685. These I have sold. I was going to keep them in case I had an issue and needed a spare tire, but at this point, if one of those get to the point where it can't be saved, I'm just going to buy a new tire. They're not terrible, but I never liked these. They're only a real low ply, and they were getting pretty cracked. All right, I got cut off there. Anyway, I don't know where I left off, but these tires they were cracked, and I decided to advertise them and sell them, so I'm going to run them out to the buyer real quick here. All right, so I got to wait an hour till that guy's home, but anyway, you'll take notice here. I did get the shed rearranged. I didn't film it or anything. It was a pretty cold and miserable day when I did that, but we're ready to make hay now whenever that time comes. I got everything in its place for the year. The sprayer has not, I did not take the antifreeze out of the sprayer yet, and I still won't. We had 27 degrees the other night, so the antifreeze is still in there. It is, when I say frustrating, it's not only wet and rainy, which is fine, usually spring is, but it's been cold. It's been very cold for the time of the year. It was just sleeting just now. Nobody has anything planted yet, so we are well into April here, and the weather has just been, I mean, winter's back. It was snowing the other day, and just kind of a slow start here. Saturdays I have off to be able to spread manure, and the past couple Saturdays it's been too wet, and it wouldn't matter if I was home full time. Anyway, because the weeks have been rainy too, so no opportunities whatsoever to get anything done. So that's where we're at though. All right, guys, it's been a week since that last video clip that you just watched. Conditions still have not improved. You can see it's raining again today, wet. The weeds are really making a push here in the fields, and we still have not done anything with the manure spreading and haven't had an opportunity at all. Like I said, wet, cold, another night in the 20s, so we're a little bit on behind this year. All right, so something that's ahead of schedule this year. I did get my nitrogen delivered the other day. We do have an issue here. This is the older used tank that I had bought, and I don't know if you take notice, it is filled up to there. And I wanted that tank filled full. That's the heavy duty one, but they filled this one first. I wasn't here. This came at like 5 in the morning. So this tank has me worried how much weight is in a used older light duty tank. So I'm gonna go get my tote and the hoses and pump some of this out of here into a tote just to kind of protect it. It's really kind of has the marshmallow effect. You can't see it on camera, but this one's fairly full too, so but not as full as this one. All right, so the plan this year was to buy a new 2,500 gallon tank and get a whole trailer load of nitrogen for the farm here. With everything going on, both on the farm and off the farm, and with all the financial stuff going on right now, it just wasn't in the budget to buy the tank and to buy a whole trailer load. I would have wanted to, would have been the ideal situation, but like I said, with everything going on right now, it's just not in the budget. So like I said, it's just is what it is this year, in a conservation frame of mind. Just to kind of weather any storms that might be on the horizon here. So, all right, I got to go get the tote and get all that set up now. All right, so these totes come in handy for stuff like this, as long as it has the right valve that I need for this. Shouldn't need a pump. I'm just going to put the tank on the ground here and hook up the hoses to the valve. Probably just set it back in there. So let's get it into place. All right, so not much to it here. Let gravity do the work. I had to dig a little bit to get my hose in line with the valve. The weight of this tank is pushing the valve down, so that's another reason. Like I say, it's a solid tank, yet it will pass the baseball bat test. However, it's a very soft tank compared to the bluer one, so we'll see if this works. All right, so it's probably only about 250, 260 gallons we got out, but what a difference. You can hear it. It's not like you're knocking on a brick wall, so that's better for the tank that it is. And this one, like I say, it is old too. This is a thinner wall than this, but with the cage around this one, and it's not as many gallons, and it's only temporary. This will probably be going in the sprayer to go on the hay fields the first opportunity that I get with the weather. All right, so like I say, this video is more of a summary of where we are with everything. So with the nitrogen, I do feel bad because I did have a guy lined up to bring me a tanker load, a whole tanker, 5,000 gallons, approximately 4,700 gallons. I did price a tank and have it pretty well ready to order. My holdup was I needed somebody to run and get it with a trailer, because a 2,500 gallon tank won't fit on the back of a 6.5 foot bed pickup. I had a little bit of trouble locating somebody that was had a trailer. I finally did, and then all this stuff started happening, both in the economy and just life in general. So it wasn't in the budget, so I had to cut the tank out, the cost of that, and those other 2,000 gallons of nitrogen as well. So there was a tanker truck here that delivered this. However, I got what I got, and my neighbor took the rest. So that's how we ended up kind of splitting a tanker load to make it a little bit more efficient for both of us. We can work with what's there, and hope better days are ahead as far as the farm economy. So that's where we're at, guys, this spring. The manure's done. We've maxed out the manure management, which is, this is the first year we were really able to do. The nitrogen is here early, and it's on time, I should say, this year as opposed to last year. So we will be able to get it on the hay fields, which we didn't last year till second cutting. We got a little bit more nitrogen than last year on account of top dressing. We'll have more corn acres this year, however. So I have to order spray yet, and I'm really going to be trying to make a push to get some of this manure spread. So that's where we're at, guys. It wasn't very exciting today, but I wanted to give you an update and apologize for taking so long between videos here, but life happens. So all right, till the next one, I'll see you.